even though we have learnt that Allah is the most forgiving of all. There are occasions when we participate in certain behaviors that bring upon Allah's wrath, His anger, His curse, and His punishment. The anger and curse of Allah are real. The Quran warns us and all of humanity about Allah's wrath and anger. We should heed this warning and make sure we are not acting in such a way because, believe me, if you know that a very powerful person is furious with you, it will definitely cause you to have sleepless nights. May Allah protect us. More importantly, if we were to use a less expensive example, no one would leave this mosque should they see an enraged lion outside. May Allah shield us from such fear. We are prepared to fear an animal, but not to fear the one who created the entire universe. May Allah deliver us from hypocrisy. The first thing to keep in mind is found in Suratul Fatiha, the first surah in the Quran. The dua that Allah mentions is one that I have already mentioned. It says, "Guide us to the straight path." This is unquestionably the most significant prayer that anyone can offer. It guides me to my Creator's straight path. It guides us all to the straight path of the one who created myself and each of us. Amen. We continue to pray, Allah save us from those who have earned your anger, because the remainder of the surah is now related to what the straight way is. That is, the path of those whom Allah has favored, which includes the prophets, messengers, and people who believe and perform good acts, and those who have strayed. The meaning of the straight path is explained in the same surah, which we repeat repeatedly. We all find ourselves saying, we ask Allah to grant us that dua, ya Allah, grant us the path of those whom you have favored, and do not grant us the path of those who have earned your anger. This indicates that Allah is already angry, and we may occasionally engage in actions that will provoke or call for Allah's wrath. The people of the book, as well as everyone else who has known the truth, knew what the truth was, and knew that this is what we are waiting for, are the ones who are being alluded to here. They are the ones who knew the truth, but chose to ignore it. When the messenger arrived with all those signs, they chose to cover, twist, and conceal their book, instead of waiting for this or that sign. And they did not want to acknowledge the message because he was not an Arab. This is the only reason they did not accept it. If we reject it and turn away from it, we will earn it, and if Allah is angry with us, believe me, it spells doom for us. If we know the truth, we know the Quran, we claim to believe it, we claim to accept it, we know the messenger, we know the messengers, we know the revelation, we know the sunnah of the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wasallam.